This week, we're going to talk about why housing prices have increased the way that they have.
Some of it is related to COVID. We have a lot of people who got up and left and moved to maybe a more desirable area or an area that is more affordable for them, or maybe near family, especially, of course, if they can work from home. And when you think about it, the people who can work from home are usually high-skilled workers. They can afford more because they're usually making more money. Now, another one is low mortgage rates, which are wonderful. 30-year mortgage rate around 3%. Who doesn't like that? But the reality is that lowers the monthly payment, because interest payments are less, but then also can drive up the principal, which is the asking price of the home.
Another one is the shortage of housing across the United States, and this predates COVID. Many people don't realize that during the Great Recession, a lot of builders went out of business, or they downscaled what they do, so that reduced the supply of new homes in particular. And then, of course, the lending standards got a lot tighter for both the home buyer, but also for the builder, and that even further restricted the building of homes.
Another one that's really important is millennials. The peak millennials was born in 1991, so they're turning 30 this year, and they are forming households, as economists say. They're having children, and they want more space, and they certainly don't want to be renting anymore if they don't have to.
So really, it's not any one of these things. It's more like the confluence of all these different factors. And of course, it is a little more acute in Colorado and in our region because we have double the population growth rate. And unlike the United States, which has flat or declining population growth rates for younger cohorts, El Paso County has increasing population growth rates for all ages 0 to 49. That's a huge asset from an economic development perspective because we'll have more workers. But the other side of that is we need to make sure that we can house these individuals and they continue to move here and want to stay here through affordable homes. The good news is there are some fantastic programs statewide and locally to help especially first-time home buyers with, say, a down payment assistance, low-cost loans, or grants. In the state of Colorado, we have CHFA, which is the Colorado Housing Finance Authority, and locally we have something facilitated through El Paso County called Turnkey.
Young people sometimes ask me, is this just a bad time to buy and so forth? If you can find a way to do it, you probably should, because some of this is transitory, but most of it is structural and is going to be around for a while. So, Americans, that's how we build wealth. We own homes, so do it if you can.